Chris Kinard.
There you go.
Kinard's Corner.
Okay, so when you guys talk, just speak out because I don't have a microphone on you.
Okay.
So,
should I look at him or look at you, or?
you guys are just talking candidly. You can look over at me, do whatever you want. I'll be editing it, so if we misspeak, don't worry about it. Just
Okay.
talk through it.
Yep.
We're good to go.
And you're from what station?
106.7 The Fan in DC.
1067. All right, Brandon Contis with Barrett Sports Media, the first ever Barrett Sports Media sports programming summit with Chris Kinard from 106.7 The Fan in DC.
Mm-hmm.
So far, we're done. We've finished the first half of the day, the first half of the first day. What do you take away from it?
Well, first of all, we were just talking about this, during the break here. There hasn't really been anything like this before, I don't think. Getting this many programmers and radio people together to talk about the issues that we all deal with in such an unencumbered way. I think people are speaking very freely, very frankly. We just talked about diversity in the last panel, and a couple of us afterwards were talking about, we haven't seen a panel like that before, where people were really talking about issues that we're dealing with on a daily basis in a way that's real and in a way that they're able to speak freely and really not worry about what maybe their peers think, because we're all struggling with the same issues, really.
Right, and how about with the diversity panel? Just the fact that they're talking about the issues that they faced, and they're talking about how they want to see more people get more opportunities, and more people to realize that maybe there are opportunities out there that they never even looked at as being possible. When you look at yourself in terms of running your own radio station, do you search for those avenues? Do you try to create those pipelines as Sarah Spain was talking about?
Yeah, I think the great thing about most of these all these panels has been how balanced they've been in terms of having maybe a talent, an agent, a programmer, or maybe two different talents from different backgrounds and a programmer. So you're getting a lot of variety of perspectives. To that point, in terms of diversity, yeah, it's a challenge for our industry, and I think one thing we've done for years, probably to the detriment, is wait for people to come to us. And
right.
I think that we're in an age now where you can find anything that you're looking for. You just have to look for it. And I think
right.
that it really becomes incumbent on programmers and radio executives in general to really spend the time, talk to people, as Sarah Spain and others said, and seek out those types of people that you feel like are going to give your station some balance and different perspectives that they might not have right now.
And being that this is the first ever summit with anything like this, like you were talking about before, having all these program directors together in one room to talk about these issues, as we head back in for the second half of day one, and we still have an entire day tomorrow, is there anything that you hope to hear or hope to learn about, discuss as we go forward?
Well, I know up next we're going to be talking about smart speakers.
Yeah.
I think that's a huge opportunity for radio. I think we're maybe already a little bit behind the curve, and we need to catch up quickly. I think it's obviously people are buying these things like crazy. It's putting audio at the forefront of home entertainment again, which it hasn't been for a long time,
right.
And it's something that we need to really capture the moment on, so that we can retain our relevance.
All right, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Awesome.